The Raptors coming down the tunnel prior to the game. They're prepared to give their Rabbit Home fan base a night to remember. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin. Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. We've got Asar Thompson. John Collins is out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Doncic. And it's Duren in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Toronto, Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. The guard set is Quickly and Barrett. And it's Ingram in at the small forward position. And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
Now, here's Duren.
Defense has to know Duren will not back off. He wants to get down there and be physical.
Lakers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
So he picks up just one from the line that time. And when it comes to Jalen Duren, Brent, is it fair to say some teams regretted not drafting him?
Well, maybe a handful, Kevin. I mean, there's a particular way that you want to play or use that position with how you get out there offensively. Jalen is a proven big. This guy is physical and strong and can rebound and gives you a different presence on the inside.
And the shot goes in.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
On the wing, Barnes. Ingram outside. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Doncic. Lakers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Thompson finds Collins. A second chance effort. Banked in off the glass. Collins has got his second bucket of the night.
Defense all over Collins, but he keeps his composure and just takes his rhythm shot.
Barnes with it. He's picked up by Collins. Outside, Barrett. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 3. Pirtle's shot is off.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
Collins passes to Thompson, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Raptors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. On the wing, Barnes. He's guarded by Collins, and it's Ingram missing. Lakers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. To the paint, Ingram with the steal. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. And Barrett gets it to go.
Using some muscle there on the finish. I like seeing Barrett be active inside.
Now, here's Doncic. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. To the middle. It's stolen by Barrett. The drive by Doncic. Barnes grabs the miss. Raptors trail by 3. Pass to Ingram. Poked away. Clock at 6. Here's Barrett. Collins grabs the miss. And so it's the Lakers with it. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Yeah, you saw the communication breakdowns defensively. Just giving up way too many open looks.
Yeah, sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotating and not a lot of help.
Here's Ingram after the made shot from John Collins. Ingram kicks to Barrett. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. R.J. Barrett has established himself as a guy who can play a lot of different roles. Brent, a very versatile player.
A versatile player, Kevin, for sure, and the scoring has been there, but I don't think that's what you rely on with R.J. Barrett. You want him to be a complementary player that plays in different positions on the floor to put the defense at a disadvantage. He's that skilled, and he has that ability to grow that way.
And checking out the numbers for Brandon Ingram. Last season, he played outstanding. Last year averaged 21 points per, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
Well, he attracts serious attention from the defense, and that really does open up the backside for a lot of his teammates to take full advantage.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in, and Dick subbed in for Scotty Barnes.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now, here's Collins. 6 points for him. Smart dishes to Collins. Barrett against Smart. Here's Whitmore. Some solid defense from Ingram.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
You go back to quickly in his rookie year, he shot about 40% from deep, so shooting from long distance, not a problem.
Outside Collins. Pass to Smart. Whitmore with it from downtown. Now here's Isaac. Barrett covering. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
How about the concentration on that? Isaac able to absorb the contact and still finish with a difficult shot.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And with a few games in the books, Greg, what's the key for coaches during this part of the season?
And Kevin, if I were a head coach, I'd be trying to nail down my best 5. NBA games are mostly decided in that final 3 or 4 minutes. So I want to know who I can trust when it matters most.
Now here's Ingram. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Charlotte. Just 3 to shoot. Puts up a deep 3. And Bamba pulls it down. Los Angeles leading by 4 to the inside. Collins. And finish off by Collins.
Like it when Collins is cleaning up the glass and then just rocking the rim.
Outside Barrett. Quickly setting the pick for Barrett. Back to Quickly. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Quickly's got 5.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
All right, guys, I'm told we're about to connect to our insider, Shams Charania, who has a beat on something. Hey, Shams, what's the story?
Hey, Kevin, there's some early season activity going on in LA as the Lakers are already making moves. They've acquired Jalen Duren, a nightly double-double threat known primarily for his rebounding, and this team wanted to add some more physicality to their roster, and they did exactly that with Duren.
Thanks so much for the report, Shams.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
And the timeout called by Darko Rojakovic. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And Toronto making a change here. Abaji's checked in. Here is the 2K leaderboard with last season's top passing teams. The Lakers in 5th.
Well, last year these guys were coached to share the basketball, keep making the extra pass until someone got a good look. They always talk about good to great. They're a prime example.
Smart against Quickly. Takes a step back. Dick passes to Barrett. Bamba with the block.
The main weapon in Bamba's attack, the slender, long arms he possesses, helps him block lots of shots.
Now, here's Isaac. Marcus Smart missing that last shot. Second chance shot, and it's good on the layup. He's got 5.
Continuing to show activity on the offensive glass. Second chance buckets have been huge.
Shoots from the right block. Kept alive. Pass to Dick. Stolen by Bamba. Whitmore with it. Picked up by Barrett. And Whitmore with the basket on the assist by Isaac. And now a 10-point Laker lead.
They are just killing them on the interior.
After a flurry of trades last season, Toronto, Brent, seems to be committed to build around Scotty Barnes.
It does feel that way, Kevin, that Scotty is the cornerstone guy, but I don't know if they really feel like he is truly their number one. They're recognizing his talent, but there's still a lot of work to be done to rebuild this Toronto Raptor roster.
And here is Los Angeles now after Toronto got the three-pointer. Isaac outside. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And boy, are they attacking the paint.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And just 72% from the line a season ago. Not the greatest of numbers, but there are guys who are far worse off when it comes to free throw shooting.
Walter, he's checked in for quickly. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Holes checked in. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Last game we saw him score 13. Raptors moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Abaji. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Lakers leading by 10. Pass to Isaac. Back to Whitmore. Shoots over Walter. And so it's John Collins making highlights for Los Angeles. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. Back to the action in just a minute. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Raptors trail by 10. So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter. Smith is out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Duren. Then it's Thompson. And it's Doncic in at the 1. And good that time. Barrett's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Raptors.
And RJ can play where he's mixing up speeds, but is also in control of himself. This is the kind of stuff you get from him.
Ripped away. Fast break Toronto.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
Lakers leading by 6. Doncic with it. Thompson outside. Back to Doncic. Thompson passes to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Here's Thompson. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night. Here's Dick. Defended by Thybulle. Here's Abaji. A three-pointer off the mark. The Lakers shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Here's Doncic. Forcing his way inside. Doncic.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
Here's Walter. He's covered by Thompson. They set the pick. Uncovered. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Smith. after the Raptors pick up 2. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Pass to Abaji. Shoots over Duren. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Inside. Another shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. And the Lakers lead by 8.
This is why Duren shoots such a high percentage. He picks those smart shots within his range.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Barnes is checked in for Toronto. Quickly comes in for Walter. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Barrett kicks to Barnes. Over Smith. And again, no good by Toronto.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And that length of Duren enables him to deliver an emphatic denial.
Barrett wide open, he fires. And the Raptors miss again. Lakers leading by 8. On the wing, Thompson quickly covering. Pass to Smith and stolen by Barnes. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Duren's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That will be the 4th of the string of 5 played on the road. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And we know Doncic has limitless range, but for him, it's about becoming more consistent from deep.
Barrett for 3. Rebound by Smith. LA's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Down low. And Smith with the stuff.
And guys, we're going to see a lot of that from this young man. Smith right now beasting.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
That's tipped. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, Jalen Duren, a physical specimen, is improving the finer points of his game, including his vision. He said, "I feel like I've always been a good passer. I've developed more of that as my young career has gone on, understanding the league better and how to win." Kevin?
Yeah, DA, you know, it takes time, but nice to see his development. And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Toronto. John Collins, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Here's Dick. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Charlotte. He gets that one.
So much balance when Dick's in the air, always able to square his chest and make a confident stroke.
Pass to Duren. Back to Doncic. Oh, an easy 2 from Doncic.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Quickly against Doncic. Now Dick. Good ball movement here by the Raptors.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Intercepted. They get a hand on it. Pass to Dick from the arc, and the 3 ball is good. Dick's got 5 points now this quarter.
And whenever Dick is getting a pass, if he has any chance to get off a clean jumper, you know it's going up.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 9. Deep, Collins. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Raptors trail by 10. There aren't too many players with a skill set as diverse as Brandon Ingram.
Yes, Kevin, you got to appreciate the tools that Brandon Ingram possesses. That comes with a lot of hard work. But this guy can score over smaller defenders. He's creative enough to draw contact against bigger guys and use that quickness. He's always been a scorer, but his playmaking ability over the past couple seasons, that's something that's growing and is giving them a chance to be very competitive.
Brett, would you say the point guard is considered the toughest position to play in basketball?
You know, Kevin, I think there's been a massive shift in what the point guard represents in the NBA game. I mean, how many teams over the past couple of years that have won championships have played with a traditional setup guard? What we're looking at is duos that can dribble, pass, and shoot and devastate defenses.
Jakob Poeltl's checked in for the Raptors. R.J. Barrett comes in for Dick.
You know, first and foremost, it's the athletic ability and that raw talent. It's there for Asar Thompson. He's just got to keep developing and refining all the little micro skills.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Now, here's Quickly. He's coming off a 16-point game against Charlotte.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one.
Collins against Barnes. Onside, Barrett. To the inside. Here's Poeltl. Great defense that time from Duren.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
The craftiness on his finish helped Thompson grab the whistle on that play.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Lakers.
And they've made a point of pounding the offensive boards, turning those rebounds into points. It's been a great effort.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team. And good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
And it's Doncic missing. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 14. They host the Kings after this game. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand.
And shooting off the catch, Scotty Barnes has built out that part of his game.
Doncic looking it over. And he drives in. And it's Thibault in the corner. Ingram passes to Quickly. With 1 on the clock. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 3 assists tonight. And so it's Los Angeles in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
The difference in this game is they're extending possessions.
Yeah, frustrating their opponent with second chance points. That can wear a team down physically and mentally.
Next on the docket, power rankings. Fellas, let's see which teams are jostling for those top spots.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. One of the stories here, John Collins getting it done today.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
And the team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been phenomenal.
The guard set is Quickly and Barrett. Barnes and Poeltl make up the inside pair. And it's Ingram and it's small forward. That's the groove starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. Just 5 to shoot. And the shot is long.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Raptors trail by 9.
Ingram adding more muscle and a little more moxie each and every year.
The Raptors have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Both free throws good for Ingram.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
And here is Doncic. Duran with the screen on quickly. Doncic with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Ingram with the steal. To the middle. Barnes can't get it to go.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot, just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Raptors trail by 7. Inside. Back to Ingram. Barnes outside. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got his 4th assist in this one.
So important to just have Scotty take these shots. It's not even about making them, to continue to build out his game.
Some changes for the Lakers. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Jalen Duran. Jonathan Isaac comes in for John Collins. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Luka Doncic. Pass to Thibault. Bamba, a screen on Ingram. Out to Thompson. Here he goes. Plays it up off the glass. Thompson's got 6.
Got to do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
Ingram against Thompson. On the wing quickly. From the line. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Pirtle.
Give Pirtle some credit on that one, beating the good defense with some better offense.
Thompson outside. Bamba setting the pick for Thompson. Over Barrett. That's short off the rim.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
With every passing season, Quickly's role seems to expand.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's had to prove himself over and over. And now that he has, I don't think you'll find nearly as many doubters as he had when he first came into the league.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And the Lakers with some changes. Bull. He's checked in for Asar Thompson. Jabari Smith comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Whitmore in for Smart. Raptors trail by 4. Now Barnes. He's got 8. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. We love young Scotty Barnes. He can shoot, he can defend, and he can really pass. Brent, he seems like the ideal wing.
Well, there's a lot of things there, Kevin, that are very good, and you don't become an all-star at that position without those kind of abilities. But the responsibility of playing winning basketball consistently, let's see how that plays out for Scotty moving forward.
Barnes hits them both. 2024, Brent, was a momentous year for Scotty Barnes. His first All-Star appearance.
Well, Kevin, an amazing accomplishment for such a young player, but it feels like we're just scratching the surface. There's been so much exploratory with Scotty Barnes. What I'm interested in the maturation process is when Scotty makes winning the most important thing, where he's pushing his teammates and taking on responsibility. That's when he's going to cross over into superstar.
This is what I love about Whitmore, his fearless attitude and that ability to draw foul.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Smart's checked in, and that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so quickly we'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Pass to Pirtle. Stolen by Bamba. Whitmore up top, quickly covering. Here's Whitmore. Isaac a screen on quickly. 6 to shoot. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
What a fighter. Whitmore was determined to get that to go.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Ingram kicks to Pirtle. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
Pirtle's frame is thin, but he is a physical big man, one who's good at getting the D to be overly aggressive inside.
Both free throws good from Pirtle. For Jakob Pirtle, his parents paved the way for him to become a professional athlete. And I'd say, Brent, he did a good job.
Well, it's a good point, Kevin. They were doing some blocking of their own, just not basketballs like Jakob does. Both of his parents, members of the Austrian national volleyball teams, and building some roofs on some people trying to put down a few slams.
To the paint. And it's quickly missing.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Ooh, the swat by Barnes. He's got that ability to put up big block numbers.
Pass to Barrett. Quickly looking it over. And again, no good by Toronto.
Not sure how he finds himself. It's so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Here's a look at some stats for Pirtle. A very nice season for him last year. Averaged about 11 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's a nice scoring threat in their second unit, a guy who provides instant offense.
And he has really settled into this role. For some guys, maybe him, they'd rather come off the bench and do their damage.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Grady Diggs checked in for Scotty Barnes. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that were tops in field goal percentage last season. The Lakers second.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
That one is no good. Raptors trail by 6. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Ingram outside. Pulls from the top of the key. Count that bucket. Ingram's got 4 points in the quarter.
Just a natural scorer, Brandon Ingram out there finding ways to get it done.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the Raptors are rebuilding with purpose. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, we're doing a good job at the start of this process, selecting the right people that care and are very committed to each other. That's a good baseline to build on. Kevin, slowly, the pieces are falling into place.
David, you're so right. He is great at developing those young players. Here's Ingram, following the basket by Jabari Smith. It's Ingram on the wing. A shot, no good. Good work defensively by Smart.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
His shot's it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Onside, Barrett. Isaac against Ingram. Raptors need to get a shot. Barrett for three. MYNBA with the block. They get it back, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Duren, he's checked in for Bamba. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Isaac. Thompson, he's checked in for Whitmore. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Marcus Smart. Now, here's Thompson. He has 6. Doncic sticking it from way outside.
The skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
Here's Pirtle, and he drops it in from the low post. Pirtle's got 6 here in this quarter. Los Angeles leading by 7. There's 1:54 left in the third. Smith dishes to Doncic. Smith sets the pick for Doncic. Out to Smith. There's the triple. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Down low. Here's Pirtle. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Smith with a screen on quickly. Here's Doncic. Doncic brushes off the contact and hits.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from quickly.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Doncic outside. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Ingram's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. 40 seconds left in the third quarter.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the beat.
For Toronto, they have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. The free throw drops for Pirtle.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
And the Raptors with some changes. Barnes is checked in for Ingram. And it's Walter in for Quickly. Bol, he's checked in for the Lakers. Thompson slams home and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Jacoby Walter. The Lakers have made 9 free throws in the game, 14 attempts. And Toronto making a change here. Mamu Pelishvili is checked in, and that one misses. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. It's deflected. Dick passes to Barnes. Back to Dick. 6 on the shot clock. Raptors moving the ball around. A 3 from Barnes sinks the triple. Barnes has got 13. Here's Doncic. Lets it go with a 3. The third quarter comes to a close. Lakers ahead, up by 4. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Bol out there with Duren. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Thompson in at the shooting guard. A nice shot by Doncic.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
Unloads from 13. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
And Los Angeles with some changes. John Collins, he's checked in for Duren. Green comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Thompson. Now, here's Doncic. Outside Collins. To the middle. Green finds Smart. 4 on the clock. Here's Collins.
Yeah, that's where John Collins sets up shop down in the paint. Quick and athletic. Able to corral the miss.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Barnes. And Ball sends it back. Lakers leading by 8. Pass to Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Ball with it. Now Smart. Stolen by Quickly. Barnes outside. A 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. At one point, they led by 16. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And like his father, Manu, Bol's combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy.
And he sinks the second. Toronto with the ball. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. And the dunk by Dick.
Like how selfless Quickly was on that play, just creating team offense.
Now here's Smart. Doncic outside. Takes the 3. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Doncic has got 19 points.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there, they've had active hands, they've been in great position, and they've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
Now here's Doncic, down to 5 on the shot clock. Bol, that's good.
Yeah, inside, Bol does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Barnes outside. Over Collins. And Bol pulls it down. Lakers leading by 11. Smart passes to Collins. That's it. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Barnes. Pass to Pirtle. Dick up top. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul. Some changes for Toronto. Ingram comes in for Walter. And Barrett subbed in for Quickly. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Ingram against Green. 5 to shoot. Fires from way outside. They get it back, and the dunk by Pirtle.
And that's what they pay Pirtle to do, get extra possessions and capitalize if you can go back up.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And the Raptors making a change here. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in. The Lakers also making some changes. MYNBA is checked in for Bol. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Green, and Cam Whitmore's subbed in for Luka Doncic. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. Now he kept it simple in the huddle. He said, play smart. If we don't beat ourselves, we walk away with the win. Keep it simple, and we got this. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And he's good on the second.
Collins has such concentration when he's out on the floor, and it can help really steady a basketball team.
Back to Barrett. Rebounded by Smart. Smart's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the inside. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And Toronto making a change here. Walters checked in. Now, here's Isaac. Shoots over Ingram. Connects on the foul line jumper. And the Lakers lead by 14.
And Isaac has proven to be more than capable with his mid-range jump shot. He keeps it up high in the air so the defense doesn't really have a chance to disrupt his rhythm.
Pirtle against Bamba. Pirtle, the pass to Mamu Kelishvili. Collins with some nice D.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Yeah, and that 7'9" wingspan on full display there. Bamba swooping in with authority.
Nice shot by Pirtle.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Here's Whitmore. Isaac left side. Ingram with the steal. Pass to Barrett. Here's Pirtle. And here is Ingram. He's covered by Isaac. Goes up from the top of the key. A rebound by the Lakers. Bamba's got 6 rebounds in the game. Isaac finds Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Mamu Kelishvili passes to Barrett. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, RJ was going to score either through you or over you. It's a nice finish there.
Barnes, he's checked in for Toronto. Quickly comes in for Walter.
Yeah, it's been about the rebounding. Really, that's the dividing line in this game.
Collins, a screen on Barrett. Driving to the basket. And Whitmore throws it down.
And when he gets downhill, Whitmore is a force.
Ingram outside. It's Barrett on the wing. A floater and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Asar Thompson, he's checked in for Cam Whitmore. And Doncic is subbed in for Marcus Smart. Now, here's Doncic. Collins setting the pick for Doncic. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Thompson against Quickly. Ingram outside. Inside, Pirtle. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Pirtle's got 14 points now in the second half.
Big night here for Pirtle. They found something with him.
And Doncic, here we go. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
The Lakers making a switch here. Bull. He's checked in for Jalen Duren. Jabari Smith comes in for Collins. Green, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Whitmore in for Asar Thompson. Los Angeles leading by 17.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Lakers.
Starting five must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for John Collins.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it. Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them, complete control.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. You know, whether he's coming off the bench or Brent starting, Emmanuel quickly can score.
IQ is something else. I mean, he finished second in the Sixth Man of the Year voting in one season. He's capable of putting up 30 as a starter or as a reserve, but it's a unique perspective to sit on that bench, watch the flow of the game, and come in and be impactful. IQ does that.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and the Lakers can just let the clock run down here. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, John Collins.